I wanted to talk about living in integrity. Because that's basically what I did right up until I ran into these disgusting human beings. Uh, Before any of this shit started, you hear me talk about killing, killing, killing all the time on this fucking YouTube page. I never had any thoughts like that my entire life. This all came about because these fuckers started fucking with me and couldn't stop because their church leader is the most insecure loser on the planet. I might be an inferiority complex, but that doesn't mean I'm insecure. Okay? There's a fine line between the two. And because he's a malignant narcissist, he projects his insecurity onto everybody and goes, "You're the one that's insecure because I don't know how to follow my own emotions because I have a lead brain, because I drank lead as a kid because I'm a dumbass, and they put me in charge and they give me all these things because I'm a dumbass." That's Stu's primary skill, but I want to get into the biggest lie in society is somehow churches have morals in them when they are the exact opposite of moral or even good or integrity is one of the things. These people love saying it, and honestly, like, I feel like Donald Trump, like, integrity, integrity, I don't know what it is, but I like saying it. Like, integrity means acting in line with your values. That's what that means. That means when somebody tries to force you into killing somebody, you don't do it because it's against your rules. Okay? That means when somebody tries to force you into hurting somebody, you don't do it because it's against your values. That is what being a man is all about. Alright. So, let's talk about integrity. It is amazing to me that these people were obsessed with calling me self-righteous when I lived my values my entire life all the way up until they took me out in the desert and then said, "Oh, you're going to have to violate all of those to be president. You're going to have to become a complete piece of shit, and it's good for you, and you're going to love it." And I can tell you one thing, I didn't love it. I really didn't. I didn't love any of the things I did when I was president. So they lied to me. That's the first thing I'm pissed about. Okay. The second thing is, once again, my extremely toxic philosophy. Everything a person does is reflective of that person. They found a person who was a diamond their entire life. I was a diamond my entire life. Never violated the laws, never hired anybody to murder anybody, never tried to poison anybody, never tried to act out. I followed my fucking values to a T, and I beat these people when I reported them as a human trafficking ring. And they couldn't handle it. And then they told me I wasn't good enough. And even now, with this stupid shit, with the "you need to go to court by yourself," you need it, what's that tell? You're not good enough. Here's what I gotta say to that. Fuck you. I beat you guys. You couldn't handle losing. Okay? And part of integrity is knowing how to lose properly without poisoning the other party, assaulting them, beating them, waterboarding them. You lost. That was the end of it. It was supposed to be over, but it wasn't over. And it was never going to be over because bastards are going to bastard. And that is the most toxic thing about this fucking church. But I also want to talk about how not just this church, but even the Oates religion. Those bastards. Fucking, I touched a girl's hand and they poisoned me with some fucking root that was dipped in God knows what fucking LSD chemicals to fuck up my mind. And then my entire life they told me, "You have a learning comprehension disorder, you have these mental disorders, you have these neuroses, all these problems that religious bastards gave me." And then they go, "Don't be mad about it. Turn the other cheek. Why don't you look in the other direction when I put the gun to your head? How's that sound? Why don't you just go, 'We had it coming. We ruined that guy's life. That dude was just trying to be a good guy, and then we went and fucked him up as much as we could, and then screamed the entire time. We darvoed. We darvoed the entire time when we were in the wrong blatantly. We darvoed the entire fucking time and were screaming we're the victims. And we did that deliberately because we have no soul, we have no agency, we have no control over anything, but we still believe the religion's good. It really is. It just does a bunch of horrible shit. And this is where you need somebody with a strong sense of justice, a strong sense of right and wrong, because people in churches only agree on one thing. My stupid fucking religion is right. My mind-numbing, stupid religion. And I want to talk about this. I was looking up the CIA's experiments on LSD, and one thing that came to that really stitched everything together for me is when they were like, LSD enables social integration. When you're high on LSD and you're in a social group, you want to be part of that social group, even if you're neurotic and weird after being dosed with tetraled. It removes the ego and it makes you want to be part of the group. This feeds into the wives when I was out there in the desert and I kept trying to leave and they just kept saying, we're in this together. As if these losers fucking entrap themselves in something. And then we're like, we're already here. We're just going to keep being here. Here's what you do with that. You just walk away. You go, get the fuck away from me. Okay? And if you really want to make a statement in this church, I know a lot of you are very capable out there. Do something extremely violent to show that you don't want to be a part of these people. And demonstrate your autonomy. They're going to hate it. They don't like people with autonomy. But demonstrate your autonomy and make sure it's devastating and make sure they get the message. Okay, but the idea, the just insane idea that I did a good thing and then was ridiculed, assaulted, and attacked by people who kept telling me to be a bad person. And even now, what's the end goal? You need to be a bad person. That is the only way things get done, is bastard. And you need to bastard as hard as you can, because we're going to bastard way more. And if you just want to call me a bastard, I don't care. I'm going to win, because I'm part of a massive human trafficking ring, and I eat women's brains and I scream I'm the victim in it. And it's all Darvo. It's all made up.